Ben Hall here, backstage with Ben Hall. I'm with the beautiful Diana. How are you?
I'm so fantastic. How are you?
I am doing good. You are one of Vegas's, most popular ring announcers.
Well, thank you.
FSW, Pride Style, Rap House, I think. Too,
no, I am backstage interviewer for Grap House.
Backstage.
Yes, but I do also do BVW and Versus sometimes.
Look at you.
So yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. So you've been doing this for what, a few years now?
2 years now. 2 years, yeah. Barely 2 years experienced. Hopefully gonna get out more and do more stuff. And yeah, it's been a hell of a ride so far.
Yeah, you're traveling too.
Yes.
Doing promotions outside of state.
Yeah, doing stuff in California mostly.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
How's it feel being a ring announcer and being one of the people that actually gets to travel and do multiple promotions and not just some random person that's sticking around the show?
It's really awesome. I feel very privileged. I feel incredibly lucky to be doing all of this. It's been, one of my passions, or pro wrestling, I should say, has been one of my interests and passions since I was 8 years old. So to actually get to be a part of it is crazy. Like 8-year-old Diana would have never believed you if you would have told her, one day you're going to go out there, you're going to be part of this whole wrestling thing, and maybe not to like the WWE extent, but to the local extent, and it's going to be really fun, and you're going to make a lot of friends, and you're going to just have the best time along the way.
Yeah, a lot of people probably don't know, but sign language. I teach sign language, right?
No, I don't teach sign language. I'm a sign language interpreter.
Oh, a sign language interpreter.
Yes, I went to school for this.
Have you had the opportunity yet to do sign language while announcing?
Not yet. So, not necessarily while announcing, but Wrestle Drag hopefully has hit me up, and they have asked me to be an interpreter for one of their shows in the future, which, heck yeah, dream come true. I will absolutely interpret for any wrestling show pro bono. So if anyone's out there wondering, yes, I will interpret your show for free, as long as you promote it to the deaf community and you make it accessible. Absolutely.
That is so awesome. What got you into that? Was there a family member or a friend or somebody, and you were just like, I need to learn this, or were you just passionate about it?
Well, originally I was going to school for psychology. I wanted to be a therapist. But while I was doing all of that, I had to have a humanities credit in order to be able to graduate. And so they were like, oh, here's a list of different classes you could take, and one of them happened to be sign language, and I was like, easy A, perfect, I'll just take that. First of all, not an easy A. It's a whole new language, so I had to be prepared for that. But I really ended up falling in love with the language and the community and all of that. So I did graduate with my bachelor's in psychology, but I also graduated with my bachelor's in deaf studies with my minor in interpreting. So that's what I ended up pursuing. I don't use my psychology degree at all whatsoever, but I do use my deaf studies degree.
Only anyone but class does. Oh man. You gotta get with a lot of people before shows, get the information, go out there and announce, may or may not sometimes, have two cards. What's the pressure like? I haven't personally done it because I'm scared. I'm scared shitless, let's just say that. I'm getting in front of all these people and messing something up. What's that like?
I think honestly, if I'm being quite honest, school really prepared me for this, because I went to a charter school where you had to do presentations every month in front of the whole class, and then your capstone was you had to do a presentation in front of the whole school. So I was super fortunate enough to not be an introverted person. I'm very much an extroverted person. So just having that on its own is a really big thing. Also, you just have to remember that the crowd is there to have a fun time. They're not necessarily here to see me, right? They're here to see the talent. So it's cool to not have the focus all on me. They're here to see pro wrestling, and you're here to elevate the rest of the talent. So as long as you're doing that job, you're doing a good job. And yeah. that's pretty much it.
How does it feel when they do chant your name? I've heard it.
Oh, stop. No. It's all my friends, and I really appreciate the love and support. It really does mean a lot.
You did a mini angle at Pride Style Commissioner, I think, for a few shows. What about that?
Yeah.
How did that?
I am still current general manager of Pride Style Pro Wrestling, and I'm also the ring announcer, which is kind of fun. So I get to ring announce and general manage at the exact same time, and it's just been a really fun, wild time. Yeah, I know, like I said, I never thought like pro wrestling would take me here, and it's just been really fun. I don't know what else to say. It's so like the feeling of making the crowd pop, I guess, as they say, is just really it's an exhilarating feeling, and I get why everybody does this. And yeah, if I had any athletic ability at all whatsoever, if I had a single athletic bone in my body, I'd be a pro wrestler, but I don't. So here I am as a ring announcer.
Well, I know you're busy getting ready for a show. I just want to grab you for a few moments. I really
Thank you.
appreciate you coming on, and
I appreciate
I'm really
you,
proud of
Benoit.
you. I love seeing you.
Oh, thank you.
Going and doing all this stuff. So keep it up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This has been Backstage with Ben Hall.